Hi, friends. I wanted to talk today about prayer. First Thessalonians 15:17 says to pray continuously. And what this means is that prayer should be a part of your whole life, not just when you get up in the morning or before you go to bed or before you have a meal, but prayer should be an important part of every aspect of your life. And that means including God in all situations of your life. So, yes, when you get up in the morning and you're having breakfast, you're having coffee, the sun is shining, be grateful for that. If it's not and it's raining or it's snowing, be grateful for the fact that you got up today. We should always be grateful for that. If you are getting ready to go to school or work, ask God to give you a peaceful and productive and great day. And if you're going to take a test or do a presentation, or maybe you're working on a big proposal at work, whatever the case may be, ask God for help with that so that you stay calm and relaxed and you do a good job. If you are commuting to work, ask God for a safe commute. If you're someone who works from home, ask God to keep you focused. If you are a stay-at-home parent, ask God for patience with the children. Whatever the case may be, whatever is going on in your life, ask God for help with those things. And ask God for help with everything that goes on through your day. If you're having a stressful day, if you lost something, if you're feeling like you just are not having one of those great days, reach out to God about that and be thankful throughout the day. That's the other big thing with prayer. We ask a lot of things of God in prayer. We ask God for help with work and school and family and friends and relationships. We ask God for guidance when it comes to trying new things, or if we're trying to buy a house or a car or make a big decision. But one of the biggest things of prayer should be thanking God for everything that He's done in our lives, thanking God for everything that He will do in our lives, thanking God for just being a part of our lives. We need to be thankful for the fact that we have a life because of God, and that we serve a loving and wonderful and living God who is always with us. And the other thing that we need to realize about prayer is an opportunity for you to build a relationship with God. This is an ongoing relationship, and relationships require work, and relationships require communication. And one of the best ways to build that communication and deepen your relationship with our Father is through prayer. So prayer doesn't always have to be incredibly formal. There's certain situations for that, definitely. But treat God like your best friend, because God is the best friend that you could ever have. And when you build that relationship, when you have that prayer with Him, then take that time to treat Him like that best friend. Don't be so formal with Him. You don't always have to follow the quote rules of prayer. You don't always have to approach God a certain way. There can be plenty of times where you just say, hey God, you know what? I had a really great day. I appreciate it. And here's the things that are kind of on my mind today. And I just want to kind of lay it out there with you. And other times, yes, it's definitely necessary to be formal, especially when you're struggling with something and you need to ask God with help for something very serious, or you're going through an illness. Yes, there's definitely times for formality, but there's more times where we could build that relationship up and just go to God as our friend, go to God as our Father, go to God as the person who loves us more than anyone else. So, like I said, we should pray throughout the day. That's what the verse tells us, is that we should pray continuously. So all throughout your day, even if it's just one line, thank you, God, for getting me through that meeting. Thank you, God, for getting me through that test. Thank you, God, for giving me patience until my kid finally went to sleep for their nap. Thank you, God, for getting me to work safely. And then it can be something like, God, please help me when I get home to be patient with my family, even though it's been a long day. Or please, God, help me get everything that I need to get done off my to-do list and still take time to spend time with you and spend time with my family, and help me prioritize my life. And like I said, those are still effective prayers. Those are still conversations with God. And then have the time before you go to bed to have some quiet time where you can have a long period of prayer with God, where you can go over the things like friends and family and personal things that you're working on, striving on, improving on, and do those times when you're in private and you can be more focused on the time that is spent with God. Those are the times to be formal. But praying with God throughout the whole day doesn't always mean that every single moment of prayer has to be incredibly formal. Plenty of times in the moment can be just as important of a prayer as the time that you've spent alone and in deep focused prayer with God. God's with us all of the time. So let's make that time with him effective, and let's make that time to have Thanksgiving with him, and let's make that time to build that relationship with him. So please spend some time thinking about your own prayer life and how you can improve upon it, because I promise you the relationship and that time that you spend with God is only going to benefit you. Thank you, friends, for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful day. If this is the first time to the channel, welcome. I would love if you continue to hang out here, like and subscribe. If you've been here all along or you've been here for quite a while, I greatly appreciate you, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks again, and God bless.